Hey folks, and welcome back. So, we are jumping back into Realms. We have our level 1 party here, and we are taking a rest, having fully recovered, inside the arena gardens here. Our goal is to level up, finally. Last episode we milled around in town, doing a bunch of conversations, basically, just speaking to people and going into the buildings for the first time. And so we gained a little bit of experience in cash, just without having to draw any blood, really. I think we got in one fight, maybe two. Yeah, I think we got in like 2 fights, and we got away without too many scrapes. We got poisoned, but we recovered. So we were basically just looking to leverage the fact that we were able to make a bunch of friends. We got these 2 units here, a dwarf called Rip and a wizard called Vidalian, and we also summoned 4 beasts. These might die, but that's fine. We're going to try very hard not to have these guys die. But they'll join us in combat now, which is great. So the plan is to take somebody, probably our best fighter, I think Cinder. He ought to do pretty well here. So we're going to take Cinder here. Enter him. So we can choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 members, and we'll get a set of adversaries to face based on that. So by putting just 1 person in, we've got just a few goblins here, or trolls potentially. Yeah, and so our overwhelming number of allies makes this pretty unfair. But I am going to try and not reload often, if ever. I'm going to try and play this in earnest. And so a bit of caution is advised here. So, until we get a couple levels, we're definitely going to ride on the back of this extremely powerful party we've got here. So we take the XP and the golds, but we don't really want any of these items yet. We can't identify any of it, so it's borderline useless to us. And we'll see here how much XP we have to go. Some of them are much higher than others, different classes level at different rates. But we are hopefully going to drag everybody up by their bootstraps here, by having Cinder fight against various orcs and things. Somebody has gone down already. One of the zombies, yeah. So that's fine, it's doing its job. Excellent. So we're going to put our Enchantress in, I think... Yeah, let's just do it this time. Didn't even get a chance, that's okay. It's a load of experience. Cool. Right. And I'm not getting a chance again. So at some point, the plan is to resummon that missing unit. But for now, things are going pretty quick anyway. And everyone else is getting 33 experience per combat, which isn't a mountain, but they are getting it. Right, this is a very tough enemy here, so if he hits us over anyone else, it could go badly. But let's creature summon and bring us a spider. It's going well, he's backed away from us at least. I don't have a ranged alternative here. let's enchant the blade of our... Doesn't matter anyway. Cool, so we've got 4 summoned units again, and this time we've got a nice strong spider. This is cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to hold on to that one. I know for a fact that's a good item. It just looks fancy. I think that's worth taking up space until we can identify it. Yeah, that looks like the plate armor, which is nice. Okay. So let us keep doing this, I think. But Cinder's going back in, because we're back up to having our summoned units again. And I'm going to keep saving, because I'm terrified of making a massive mistake, but I shouldn't have to roll it back at all. So Cinder. And these things are monstrous, so I'm going to stay at a distance and just throw my hammer. Yeah, 12 damage. Which would have put Cinder out, but it just lightly scuffed my Hydras. And let's throw a hammer again. It's okay, good stuff. This one should get lots of XP, yeah. Let's keep that again. So yeah, these guys are crawling along, and Cinder and the Enchantress, Diana, is that Diana? Biera, have pushed forward pretty well. So I think Cinder again. And we'll hopefully gain a level this time or next time. And that will just make this more of a sure thing. We're going to keep going with it. At least until we drag everybody forward a little bit better. So, it's gone running off, I think. And it's still up. Okay. Can we throw from here? Yes. I think it must have fear or some sort of blindness. It is not wanting to fight. And it's doing really well against our wizard friend. I do not want to lose him pointlessly here. There we go, good spider. Yeah, he's lost 20 health here. I'm going to rest, because I don't want to lose these allies. And both of them are missing a big chunk of health. Okay. How are we looking? Very close. Right, so we can use this heal function here, and it'll heal everyone. So even though my party members didn't need it, that heal went somewhere. That was going into the accompanying, yes. When it stops getting used, we can assume that our allies are all up to health again. There we go. So that's day 20 now. Spent a good week or so in this arena so far. But hopefully these guys are nice and healthy again. Can't see specifically, but you can see it in the post-combat screen. And let us get back to it. One member, Cinder. Goblins again, so let's do this. Battle hammer. Awesome. Very quick. Yeah, they're back up. Risky, but stay here. Battle hammer. Awesome. There we go. This has become a much safer endeavour. So Cinder's gained a bit of health, and will generally perform slightly better at everything here. And how are we doing? Very slow crawl to get caught up, but I'm not going to use anyone else whilst I still have allies up. Yeah, let's just... So Cinder's just going to carry the team for now and make us a bunch of money in the arena. But at least this way nobody dies. Apart from these poor hill giants and little things that they're bringing in. Such are blood sports. This is Roman Empire stuff. Not kind. Okay. Let's just... Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Yeah, much like in Dungeons and Dragons, if one of our allies, one of us, one of the party goes down, we have 10 health points or so before we slip into death, and that is also still reversible. Our enemies and our NPCs do not have the same luxuries. They're very much mortal, so I'm going to try and keep their health up. I think they level along with us. We'll keep an eye on their health here. If 43 and 34 start increasing, then we know that they are keeping up with us, but otherwise they'll at some point just die. But we'll do our best. I want to keep these guys going, or at least complete whatever missions are associated with them. I don't know if there is, but we'll do our best to take care of them. And these people are the reason why I am saving. I'm trying to avoid pointlessly losing them to a misclick, because that would frustrate. But we seem to be doing pretty well so far, keeping them buffed up, and we'll see where they go. But they've come with our party. These things can die. They are summoned monsters. They don't actually exist. They will stay with us, but when they die, I'll just replace them with other ones. Still, I don't think there's anything I can do to make it where they'll make it into the late game. I think these 6 will be the only ones that ever get strong enough to go do the crazy things that this game has hiding in it somewhere. So 2 of these big creatures. I'm just going to stay back. Still going to stand back. I don't know, I'm a bit stronger, but yeah. All good for now. Can I? Yes. There we go. Super close. At some point, other members are going to start hitting level 2. And Cinder won't have to completely carry the team. And there we go. This rate, it'll not be far off. Powering through. Okay, it's gone running off again. Cinder at level 3, I think. Okay, excellent. So I think I want you to take a battle so that we can get our Enchantress leveled up here. Straight away taking damage, which is harsh. But you made it. Excellent. Right, what do we have? Creature Summon 2 is extremely tempting. I may. Identify Objects is possibly the best one I can get. Yes. This will let us start selling things. We're going to rake in the cash shortly. So identify, and we still have at least Creature Summon 1. And that's 2 of us leveled now. So I gave you the plate armor. I do believe I did. Yeah. So Enchantress, let's... Yeah, exactly that. So, if you can wear it, excellent. Cinder can probably wear the other one. And I've done okay by way of making money. So let's... make sure everyone's healed up. So we have 2 people now. Hopefully, we can survive. I think this will work okay. Let's send you in once more at least. It's okay then. Right, Creature Summon, whatever this is. Some sort of ogre or troll. Looks cool anyway. He's definitely going to replace our zombie here. Cool. It's very scary. I'm still hesitant to send in these weak guys. We should in theory be able to survive this with most of our members now. Yeah, Amadeus, let's start. Start teaching him how to do this. And you just stay back and hurl things. Stay back and hurl things. Cool. We can take all this now. We're probably going to end up selling most of what comes across us now, instead of being selective, because we can identify it all. So we'll get a nice little stockpile here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. That's okay, we've survived. Right, you could do your priest thing. I think that's the right choice. So let's step forward here. Use my spells. Yeah, heal small wounds. On Valdane, please. Cool. And then we're going to hurl things. Awesome. work out what's valuable shortly. Okay, let's keep this up for now. I should have let his magic recover. That's my bad. He's backline, he has bottles of oil, so it's all good. So you get attacks of opportunity, as you might be seeing. This guy ran away, and so he just got attacked by everybody in that huddle there. Okay, how are we looking? Thought so. Yeah, you have a 30 limit item. 30 item limit. You also have this weight limit here, but 30 is a hard cap. So I'm not going to dump it on you because it'll hurt his mobility. You can be our next mule for now. There we go, Amadeus leveling up. Right, probably the medium wounds, and I doubt there's anything up here I want. Festering wounds is nice. Remove items is decent. I could get one of the... Yes. Just because. And I think for now I'm going to go all in on that for now. Yeah, perfect. So I can heal a bunch of stuff. Okay. Rest up, cast, rest up, and cast. And that's everyone. So I think people are getting there. Yeah, let's put our minstrel in, and we'll get her trained up next. So Diana is a good enough swordswoman to... But yes, I trust her to do pretty well on the front line there. And it will not be long. I'm getting ready for a shop trip, I think. Okay. There we go. And at a distance, let's... Okay, and I'm going to keep throwing things, whilst I have the luxury of doing so. Okay, Farah can not carry a single bit more. Amadeus is leveled, so... Not bad. Someone took a lot of damage there. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. Excellent. And I think we're really close to capacity. If I put a landier in, because he's overweight, he'll not be able to move at all. So let's take what heals we can and then do this. So who does not? Farah is fine. You are fine. And you are fine. So Cinder, Amadeus, and Elandir. There we go. And let's make a whole lot of money here. 71, 166. So 23, nothing, okay? 1, 16. 1, 25, that's okay. 1 for that, 1 for that. What else then? Yes, 237. That is something I vaguely remember. How about you? I doubt it. You feel like a chainmail person. Yep, this stuff 11. That's fine. 71 for that. That's nice. So I'm going to try and remember the ones. That are bringing in good money. So how about you? Let's just sell that. Actually, party members who can use this. Cinder and Amadeus. I think they're both... They're both probably wearing heavy gloves already. Okay. Party members who can use this then. Same again. So we'll just sell it. Right. So when we pull our money, we've got 3,000 and a bit. Let us get something nice for somebody. A longsword +1 for 1,000 is probably a really good shout. That is just generally an improvement. Yeah. There you go, Deanna. This thing is way too expensive, but I want it very much so. Likewise. What else? Our mace. If I can afford that Morningstar. Morningstar +2. Party members. Amadeus can use it. Lovely. Yeah, that's a great weapon. Okay. Costs everything else, but it'd be nice to get you that. Whole bunch of cool weapons here. Choices. We'll not get it all straight away. A shield, that's a lovely one. So a rogue. Yeah, pretty squishy, but we're going to be going for dodging and shields on a rogue, so he should become pretty good at staying alive. Gloves of trickery, too expensive. Okay. Ring of defense is not too bad. Enchanter, probably. Likewise with these luck stones. If I can get both of these bought at some point. So the blue luck stone can only be used by Cinder. So that's for fighters. The green luck stone can't be used by anybody. Okay, so it's only for sorcerers. And the ring of defense I think is completely universal, but I think it's probably going to go into our caster here. And it's really cheap, so let's do that. Okay. If I can get one more fancy weapon, I'll totally do that. Nothing jumping out. Expensive. It's within. And it could be worn by absolutely anybody. Can surprise me if... Yeah, I've basically got cloaks for everyone already. But yeah, let's get you a concealer of fog. That sounds like a roguish item. For now at least. Excellent. That's us all emptied up with a nice little improvement to our armaments all around. Let's rest up a bit. Make sure everyone's healed. Okay, I think Diana just leveled, so let's get Elandir up here then. So one member of the party, Elandir. Your axe is out, good. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. Our strongest ally just fumbled his weapon, and Elandir just took a hit. One down. This is rough. There we go. Awesome. Let's just start loading somebody up. So nothing else was worth it. Okay. Camp up. Get that heal on the go. Rest until we know it's over, yeah? Frontline again. Swing and a miss. An amazing spell cast from Voldane there. Now Landir has just leveled. Excellent. And I think I should still have obscene amounts of rations left here. 100 and something, 600 and something, yeah. So heals, rests. And Farah barely needs any experience at all to get up to level 2. So let's do this. Oh, not only front line, but a really awkward spot. I'm going to try and at least not be sandwiched there. Looks like he swung and missed, which is good. And let's move around again. Awesome. That could be worth something. And Farah's leveled. So that is the whole team up to level 2 there. So I think we start putting multiples in here. So I think everyone other than Cinder, because he's already level 3. take the strongest. I'll avoid... We'll see, we'll see. I'll mix it up a bit, I think. But we'll start with leaving Beer out. So let's get Amadeus recovered at least. Make sure. Yeah. So we're going to put 4 people in now. And this will grant us far more experience. But I want to use this sword. But we're facing 4 times the number of enemies now, which dilutes down the massive advantage of having these extra characters. But we're strong enough now that we shouldn't get insta-killed in a single hit. Everyone's got at least some health points. That's a bad spot. Let's... It's looking good. Okay, so you want to come here. You can take out your bow, shoot him, stab him. Excellent. Done. And yes, a whole bunch more stuff. Who you can probably take some. I think that's a decent selection. So, Enchantress, give me all the rubbish he has, and you can get Amadeus on the way up. So now that I'm keeping more people in the battles, I'll have less people that can just sit full of goods. Right. Nothing new here, is there? So. A flail, 23, not bad then. And the short sword, it's fine, I guess. Nothing so impressive as to replace anything, I don't think. Throwing hammer +1 maybe for our cinder, but we're okay for now. So who's further away from level 3? Okay, so I'm going to start sending Beera in, I guess. Heals are done. So we'll stick with Farah once more. And then try and get Beera's magic back up so we can start sending her in. Right, you can just mace this guy, I think. So, Morningstar, clock it. And hopefully finish him off with Scimitar. No. I should be using daggers, honestly. I think the Scimitar is still probably too heavy for Farah. We'll see. Right, you can probably safely get to here. And then stab at this one. Nope. You are going to do your archery from right here. Good stuff. Not bad. Ooh, someone got hit. Farah. definitely tougher battles with more people. Done. Lovely. So, I forgot to check the price on these helmets. And we're good. Rest, recover, heal a bit. Heal a lot, apparently. Bywater is back in then. Whole bunch of orcs. Let's see how this goes. And for starters, sure, there's an archer here, an archer there. I think. Okay. You're still up. I feel better about offensively freeing you up here. Nope. These Hydra things have been amazing. Really, really getting the job done. So spells from you. I don't think we have anything other than maybe roll the dice on something interesting here. Single unit. Something ghoulish. Let's see. Cool. I really want to replace one of these, so I think I'm going to. As good as they are, multiple attacks in all, smaller units don't get stuck at the back line quite so often. So I like this guy a lot. So I think one of these, is it the bow, is worth lots. Cool. Bywater. So, Warhammer is not actually worth much at all. Where do I keep picking you up from? I keep just accidentally grabbing these hats, apparently. They are everywhere. Yes, 100 for a bow. That's good. And there's plenty of those about. Okay, so another 3,000. Do we have anything I want badly? This war axe. Archer. Excellent. So our ranger now has a kick-ass war axe here. I like that a lot. We'll get you better bows and things eventually. This is nice. This is very nice. I don't often use short swords, but +3. Okay, it's okay for now. What else can we get? Very expensive gauntlets. Is there a second cloak of fog? Then, very much so, I think. And we'll just sell back one of the lower quality cloaks. our fighter could wear one of these, couldn't he? The warrior cast, yes. So, there we go. It's an extra 3 armor for just having a stone in his pocket, basically. Yeah, it gives him less carry space, but otherwise it's pretty great. Cool. Another little upgrade to our peeps there. How are we doing? So I'll leave you out next time because you're very close to leveling up. So let's get the magic up to at least there. Okay. Bunch of orcs again. I can handle this. Alright, scimitar on archer. That's fine. Longsword +1. I think I'm safe to move here. Excellent. And bring me another summon. Let's see. A 2x2, 2x1. Bat's probably not getting kept. Way more fond of that spider. Right, not bad. And clobber, lovely. Okay. So we're going to keep attacking. Yeah, I think that's what I want to keep. Oh, I keep picking up these and they become leather hats. I think that's what's happening here. It even says leather helmet, it just looks metallic. That's where they're coming from. Right. Yes, identifying things changes its look when you actually know what it looks like afterwards. So heal a bit, yeah, rest a bit, heal a bit more, and that's that. Let's go for it once more. And I think we can switcheroo this again. Take out the archer so that you can try and shoot him. You can go here. And let's just bring out another 2x2. Bats again, don't care. Looks good. Right, let's keep grinding up some XP. I'm getting a whole bunch of cash whilst we do it. Not bad. So a lot of the better items cost about 4,000 or 6,000 gold. So it might be time to start checking a few of those off our list. Because once we've got it, we've got it. And we get like permanently get a little bit extra AC. I like that. I like that a lot. There's many good items out in the game that don't just come from shops, that you get from adventuring. But I'd like to ironclad ourselves a bit before we do go out. Okay. 8 XP away, yeah. These guys are all just about to go. Real close anyway. So let's see. We'll leave the archer out anyway, so Elandir can take a break. We should get a couple levels this time. Hill ogre types, that should be easy enough. Throwing dagger against him. Tighten up. Throwing star. Very good. Swap out. Let me step forward and clobber this. Excellent. And then if you could cast another wide one. Different kind of spider. I'm going to keep this one because it's been evidently venomous, and I like that. Okay. That's him fumbled his weapon. You need to make sure and pick that up before you leave. So, we'll have to try and not forget that. I think you only ever forget that once, ever. And then you're pretty fastidious about it and you're campaign from then on. Yeah, that looks good. Never forget. Yes, thank you. Take your awesome stuff back. A bunch of levels. Put your Morningstar back on. That's why I carry a spare dagger, by the way. If you've seen that floating around in my inventory. Every time they fumble, they go back just to fighting with their fists, and I like to have a dagger there that they can draw. Okay. Lots of levels. So, level 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, and 2. Okay. So I'm just going to do a couple more to get everyone up and rounded off at level 3. And then that seems like a good enough spot. That'll have everyone caught a bit. We are going to skew slowly when it comes to levels, because a priest takes much longer to level up than the rogue does. But in the arena we can kind of choose who goes in and level that out a little. But after that we're just going to let it organically do what it does. And the priest will lag behind, but it's to balance out how strong they are, so he'll not lag behind in actual strength, I don't believe. I think he'll stay pretty relevant. Okay. And all of our characters are pretty cheap. We're playing very base characters. Like, if you play a priest, he levels up faster than, say, a crusader does. Likewise, the rogue levels up faster than, say, the ninja or some other sort of higher tier rogue styled character. You get rangers rather than archers. The archer's the quickest. I went for all the very cheapest, but also sort of base units here. This is a nice selection of priest, caster, fighter, bard, ranger, and rogue. let us survive this. And yes, you will see as we play that we do eventually skew in our levels, but for now, just get everyone up to level 3 at least. If we can get them up to that chin-up bar there, then they can hopefully survive beyond that. Ah, excellent. Another one size. If with this one could survive, that'd be very useful. So let's put you out here. A beetle. It's probably not going to survive, unless it's a remarkably strong beetle. Its odds have just improved greatly. Yeah, the beetle lives. It's still not worth keeping. Yeah, very weak. So he's just about to level, just about to level. So literally one more of these and we should be good to go. People took some real beatings there. Some healing done, and let's go for it. And I'll leave our rogue out. Actually, Cinder, what about you? Yeah, I'll leave these two out, I think. And it's these two that need caught up. Okay. Ooh, rough. Thankfully it's my strongest units going in here, I think. These guys, these are the reason that I've been so fastidious to go one at a time, at least when we were weak, because 4 of these guys, possibly more. I'm seeing arrows that indicate further things down there. These guys are very strong. It should be okay. So let's swap you. Step forward. Clobber. Good. Yeah, there's 4 or 5 of them, I believe. Okay, Bard. Step forward. Throwing star. 2. Through 2 at a time there. Very good, very good. And Cinder, you're back. Okay, you join us at a very opportune moment. So let's... He fumbled. Excellent. And that is a good round. Everyone's still up. Right, spells, creature summons. Get all 3 of these out. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ooh, it's the poison spider. So, done it. And you. And Cinder just clobbering that one down. He's very strong, so Warhammer works really well to his advantages there. You are basically out of magic, I'd imagine, so you can just guard. You've done your job. Now I just need my 2 NPC buddies to make it through this, because they're going to be a bit reckless, I think. So let's heal. And throwing hammer, it is time for that to come out. He's all sorts of poisoned. Excellent. I think it's done. Okay, so who survived? These spiders are proven to be great as well. So you are too big. just right. And I'd like some variety here. 2 spiders, the ogre and the gnolly ghouly thing. As you can see, I can only take 3. So, gotta just pick the ones you want to keep. These ones are freebies. That's the other side to defeating the hard ones. So Amadeus, let's get you something cool. Festering wounds, I think, is what it's going to be. So take the disease off. And let's pick up these again. Yeah, festering wounds is an area of effect, essentially. I think it affects everyone on the battlefield. It's great. So, you have to stay. And I can't get up here yet. So creature summons 2 is a must, I think. Discover secret, maybe? Magic darts, probably. That's a nice generic multi-target shot. That's magic missile-ish, but far less effective. Or I could take a few of these. Lightning strike, enchanted blade, and silence. Yes, done and done. That's lovely. But these are the 2 main reasons to exist. And creature summon 2 will start getting us better things than we were getting previously, so that's going to be useful. Okay, I am going to get everyone healed and get my magic back up. Priest is looking good. Somebody probably has too many items on them. Okay, so what are we looking at? There's a way to see it again. Item count. Let's just load. It's fine. So let's see. I want to trade between you and you. No, somebody's got to have some amount of rubbish on them. So it doesn't matter. Let's just identify twice. Identify is very expensive, so I try to ration who actually gets it used on them. It's worth doing something like this actually right now. So trade. Give the dwarf all your rations. Stop wasting space there. Same with the torches. And that will make him much more obvious choice to just overload with stuff. Cool. Money. Thought I just dropped it all there. It is possible to leave your money in places. I haven't done it a long time, like in decades, so I can't remember what does it, but it's possible. Cool. Make 1000s from the plate armor. Is that us? Up to 4000. I could get the Scimitar of Dodging. I think I might. So this is an improvement on our Scimitar here. So I think let's get you equipped. Lovely. And then back to the safe space. Everyone's healed and rested. And everyone's made it to level 3 now. Which looks great. So, everyone actually has above 10 health points too. Our team is getting there. Level 3 puts us as a much more survivable unit. We have a bunch of allies to help us here. I think this could be a good spot to take a very short break. So when we come back, we'll be venturing out into town or into the world in general. Now that we're a bit stronger, I feel confident in poking my nose into some places and getting into some fights. So let us see about doing that. So do I wish to save? Yes. Put it in I for fun's sake. Excellent. See you next time.